It all comes down to this. Portia Perez, Lufisto. One of these two competitors will become the first ever Femmes Fatales Champion. Portia Perez defeating PJ Tyler and cheerleader Melissa to get here. Lufisto defeating Sarah Del Rey and Calamity. And already Portia looking very confident. Lufisto not going to let Portia Perez set the tone, set the pace early. Not going to be flustered by her antics. Portia puts the leg behind Lufisto's, bridges her back. Lufisto with the strength advantage, able to switch around, grabs the waist of Portia Perez. Forced down to the mat. Portia goes behind, hammerlocks the arm behind Lufisto's back. Portia Perez and Lufisto busy earlier on tonight. Two very competitive wins to advance to the finals. And of course, Portia Perez being on the ringside seat for Nicole Matthews, Mercedes Martinez. Portia able to apply the leg scissors. Lufisto bridging up. Trying to switch. Yep, gets over. Portia Perez on her stomach. Lufisto able to get out of it. Goes behind, places the knee into the back of Portia Perez. Pulls back on the arms as well. The ultimate bragging rights for who can walk out of this the first ever Femme Fatale champion. Lufisto goes to the ropes. Portia with a cheap shot to Lufisto as she broke the submission. Of course, Lufisto with more of the crowd popularity. That's never going to be a problem, though, for either Nicole Matthews or Portia Perez, the Canadian Ninjas. Portia forcing Lufisto up against the ropes, gives her a shove for good measure. Portia goes behind. Lufisto tripped up. Portia again. Going to show off the mat work. And let's not forget the presence of Nicole Matthews on the outside of the ring as well. Portia transitions into the side headlock. Lufisto trying to battle out of it. Gets up to her feet. Lufisto trying to, able to turn around. Only get slammed down by Portia. Mercedes Martinez victorious against Nicole Matthews early on. Took some shots at Portia Perez in the process. Lufisto with a hard slap to the face and a power slam. Nicole Matthews coming to the aid of Portia as they both move out of the way. Lufisto chasing after Portia Perez on the outside. Nicole with the clothesline. Lufisto falling into the trap of the Ninjas. Portia choking Lufisto over the guardrail. But this opportunity being created from the clothesline interference from Nicole Matthews. Lufisto sent to the guardrail. Lufisto screaming out in pain. Portia Perez applying the pressure around the steel of the guardrail. Falls out with a punch. Now biting away at the hand of the fingers of Lufisto. Portia Perez been known to enjoy a snack during the show. Cookies, chocolates, but now biting straight up hand of Lufisto. Portia also taking time to jaw jack with some of the crowds in the front row. Luffy sent back into the ring. Portia Perez follows in. Follows up with a hard kick to the side. Around this time, Lufisto battling back from some issues outside of the ring in regards to her health, but came back strong with a submission victory over Sarah Del Rey, beginning her path to become the first Femmes Fatales Champion. Portia Perez with the whip sends Lufisto into the corner. Portia charges in. Luffy moves out of the way. Lufisto catches her, follows up the cannonball. Lufisto able to get some momentum going. Follows up, club to the back. Lufisto relentlessly attacking the back area of Portia Perez, who sends Lufisto into the corner, charges in with the knee. Peekaboo in the corner as Lufisto being stepped on by Portia Perez. Referee calling for the break. Portia obliges. Stepping on the back again, putting the pressure on Lufisto up against the bottom rope. Nicole Matthews with some cheap shots as well. Ninjas doing what ninjas do best, using the numbers game to their advantage. Paid off for Portia in her matchup against cheerleader Melissa. Didn't pay off so well for Nicole Matthews. Portia with a very overconfident, very cocky cover. Lufisto fighting back, going to the body of Portia Perez. Yeah. Whatever you gotta do in this situation, I guess. Lufisto charges in again, the double knees. Hits the ropes again. The Otani kick knocks Portia out of the ring. Who will make their mark? Who will etch their name into the history of Femmes Fatales, the first champion? Will it be Lufisto? Will it be Portia Perez? You feel a definite momentum change here for Lufisto. Just being the aggressor, being tough to contend with. Lufisto grabbed the chair. Portia Perez launches the chair into the face of Lufisto. Portia playing the better of Lufisto's game against her. Portia Perez sends Lufisto over the guardrail. Portia's going to follow out. Portia with the chop. Both Lufisto and Portia Perez on the outside of the ring. Fighting out in the crowd. Portia sending some chairs. Lufisto advances. He's getting the better of things now. Fans being cleared out of the way. This match now going to the snack bar area. Little concession stand brawl action between Lufisto and Portia Perez as condiments are being used. Portia's sent up and over. Lufisto jumps up on the ledge. Lufisto thinks against it, drops down, goes after Portia. Portia has a chair, driving it into the body of Lufisto. Lufisto back on the guardrail. Portia lifts her up. Lufisto on the guardrail. Portia brings down the double axe handle. This match getting back into the ring. Portia Perez letting her fan club know what she thinks about her. She covers Lufisto, only good enough for 2. Crowd getting vocal for Lufisto. Lufisto reverses, kick to the stomach, powers up. Suplexes, just plants Portia Perez. Lufisto going up top. Falls up with the headbutt. Covers, hooks the leg, only 2. Nicole Matthews nearly beside herself. Thinking that was it, the jawbreaker. Dropkick follow-up from Portia Perez. They battled all over the ring, all over the venue, and this match continues on. They'll start bringing out the heavy artillery, but Portia instead going to clamp on a side headlock. Caught Lufisto with the super kick, covers. Only good enough for 2, but transitions into the submission. Right under the chin of Lufisto, pulling back on the neck, the throat. Referee checking, see what Lufisto wants to do here. A big-time championship matchup like this. Lufisto going to be a lot tougher to tap out. Gonna have to fight through the pain. Gonna have to resist the urge to want to tap or to pass out. Grabs the bottom rope. Portia milking the count. Lufisto up to her feet. Portia was too distracted with the referee. Allowed Lufisto an opportunity to strike and hits the Emerald Flosion. But Nicole Matthews up on the apron, saving this matchup. Referee distracted with Nicole. Lufisto hits the Flosion on Portia Perez, but there's no referee to count. And this is, the referee should just get rid of Nicole Matthews. Wait a minute. That's Calamity. Calamity coming in and Calamity interfering in this matchup puts Portia Perez on top of Lufisto. Oh, come on, not like this. We can't crown the first ever Femmes Fatales Champion on this note as Nicole Matthews pointing it out to the referee. The cover from Portia. Very, very, very close. But Mercedes Martinez coming out to do the right thing. Back and forth, Calamity and Mercedes Martinez on the outside of the ring. After Calamity tried to cost Lufisto this match. Cheerleader Melissa with Nicole Matthews. Meanwhile in the ring, Portia with Lufisto. Goes behind, Lufisto switches. Portia sent into Nicole Matthews. Lufisto drives her down over the knee. Hooks Portia. The burning hammer. The cover, and Lufisto is the first Femmes Fatales champion. The referee bringing the belt into the ring. Hard-fought victory to etch her name into history. Lufisto, just pure emotion. Had to fight through so much to get back here, and now gets the reward of the Femmes Fatales Championship. So there we have it, fans. The first ever Femmes Fatales champion, Lufisto. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Femmes Fatales Flashback. We'll be back very, very soon.